Maria Hernandez, birdie try. And the junior from Pamplona, Spain, about as fiery as Sergio at Sawgrass or Seve at Augusta when they missed. But Maria, a comfortable lead as we head to the final 4 holes. Penn State's blue course. We checked the leaderboard, and what a terrific job Jennifer James and her entire tournament staff has done here hosting this year's event. And, oh yes, what is it about the game of golf that these competitors enjoy the most? 15, 16-footer, and yes, she's putting. Our leader, Hernandez, after another crackling drive, the flagstick almost perfectly still. Slightly left and asking for it to bite a bit and back up. But Miss Hernandez, yet another birdie try coming up. Now Hernandez, who won the inaugural Mary Fossum Award last year, given to the Big Ten lowest stroke average to par player. Another birdie try here in the final round, and yep, almost miss automatic. And what a talent. To 7 under, and just a junior. And just 3 holes to go before another prestigious title. A little history for you. Originally, Nita Nee was a valorous Indian princess. Since 1906, the Nittany Lion has been Penn State's athletic symbol. Is she or he a symbol of golfing anything? Well, you be the judge. We'll be right back. Lots more great golf straight ahead. The conference's best tee it up for the Big Ten Men's Golf Championship. See who will be crowned the champion this Wednesday at 9 o'clock Eastern Time, only here on the Big Ten Network. A look into the eyes of the talented, soon-to-be 20-year-old from the Netherlands, Purdue's Christel Boljan. Uphill birdie try at the par 3 17th. She won the National Stroke Play Championship in Holland her freshman summer, first team All-Big Ten a year ago, and has been squarely in the second spot, chasing her Purdue teammate for 3 days now. And she will head to the home hole, 4 shots clear for the second spot. At the last, Michigan State's Sarah Brown. Take a look at the grip here. Has to be careful the ball doesn't plop out on her. Stays down on it. Good follow through, good roll, excellent pace. And that close. Just a tap-in birdie. She was the top Spartan finisher in each of the 5 spring events and the Spartans' career stroke leader. 2-time All-Big Ten, 2-time academic All-Big Ten, finishes up a solid 75. And how about this power-packed Purdue freshman, Miss LeBlanc? 2 shots to the right side of the green here at the par 5 18th. Maud Amy's third now, a little bump and run, stays down on it nicely. Good follow through. Pulled it just ever so slightly to within 5 feet of the flag. And her Boilermaker teammate, Miss Boljan, had a pretty good look, 446 yards away, back on the tee at the home hole. A picture-perfect follow-through there for Christel. As we mentioned, Maria Hernandez winning the very first Mary Fossum Award for 25 brilliant years, the only coach of the Spartans women's golf program, an unprecedented 5 straight Big Ten titles. So it seemed logical to ask her former assistant and successor about the pride she and all the Spartans share.
Stacy, tell me about this very special award that's, well, kind of in its infancy.
It is. It's called the Mary Fossum Award. This will be the 2nd year that it's going to be presented to the player in the Big Ten with the lowest stroke average. And last year it was just great because Mary Fossum actually got to present the award at Michigan State, and Maria Hernandez from Purdue won the award. And we're just so pleased and proud that it was named after Mary.
Give us a little history about Mary Fossum, a very special gal.
Yeah, she is a very special lady, and she's generally part of my family. And Mary was the coach at Michigan State for 25 years. And the coaches, we decided that we wanted an award like this in the Big Ten for women's golf. And so the coaches took a vote, and we put out a list of names of viable candidates that we thought would be good for the award, and Mary won. And obviously it was just a great thrill for Michigan State and for Mary and her family and all the Spartans to have such a neat award named after her that will live on forever.
An amazing legacy for Michigan State's Mary Fossum. Now the Buckeyes Carling Coughing. At 18, Good stroke. Just pushed it a bit. So a par at the last and a final round 74 for the Buckeye senior, who was taught the game of golf by her dad, Tom, a two-time Olympic wrestling winner. Almost made it to the 1980 Olympic Games, but they were boycotted. 446 yards away, back on the tee, Michigan State's freshman extraordinaire, Amy Neff. Cracks a good one. Told us the toughest opponent that she's faced to date, Morgan Pressel. But then asked her about her ideal foursome. She said Annika, Zach Johnson, Lorena Ochoa, and of course herself. Up on the green, the Boilermakers star in the making from Quebec, Maude Amy LeBlanc. Birdie try at the last, nicely done. A 77 on her final round, in at +9 for the championship and into the clubhouse to await her teammates. And maybe those Boilermakers will win the team title. Still some jockeying, still some golf straight ahead when we come right back to the Blue Championship course at Penn State on the Big Ten Network. The Big Ten Conference logo, the school's logos, all on display just off the 18th here as we welcome you back. And at the 18th, Amy Neff for Michigan State for her birdie try at the last. Playing it just off that right heel, good stroke, but putted it right through the break. So the Carmel, Indiana native, a par at the last in a round of 77. She has always admired the legendary John Wooden, who she says has never sacrificed his faith for success. Meanwhile, for Minnesota's Golden Gophers, Teresa Puga over at the 9th hole, her 18th of the day. From Spain, a member of the Spanish national team, competed for her country in the '07 Nations Cup. And that comes up a bit short. A final round 73 for the Gophers, but still 3 more years of great golf ahead for her and director of golf Brad James. Back to 18. Boljan cleaning up her par putt from 2 feet. And again, that stroke that's been solid through the final 2 rounds. A 73, and she finishes at +3. And a slight sigh of relief. Good for 2nd overall. Now back at number 9, the young Northwestern Wildcat, just 18 years of age, out of Venezuela, Kelsey Lindenschmidt. Trying to carve this one slightly from right to left. Pretty good looking shot here. At the Ursula Academy in Westchester, Ohio, she was the medalist 12 times her senior season and an incredible 19 times the medalist her junior year. At 18, after another classic drive, our leader, Hernandez with the fairway medal. Leaning left again. It's headed right. Hang on. Just off the right-hand fringe. And the applause begins to build, an appreciative crowd that includes some rival coaches. And yes, finally a slight smile from Purdue's personable Spaniard transplanted to West Lafayette. Certainly worth another look the way she's played yesterday at 18. Watch from the 3rd cut, the high grass. A touch that Maria has exhibited now for 72 holes. Kerplop. Rock solid. Now back to the final round in Ohio State's In Hong Lim. From Melbourne, Australia to Buckeye Land. Now that's recruiting. Her 3rd at 18. And the young freshman, she'll have a birdie try, pin high. Back at number 9, Lindenschmidt's birdie effort. Kelsey looking slightly left to right at this breaker. Probably play it about a cup out. Never got it high enough. And a little oxygen has gone out of the biomedical engineering major. Winds up with a round of 79. And at 18, after 2 driving range perfect shots, the 3rd for our leader. An eagle here yesterday. Can she do it 2 days in a row? Choking way down on the club. Perfect pace and a makeable birdie try at the last.